Oh! Oh.
Hey, hey!
Can I try a crossword puzzle? Yeah, that's stuff to do, so don't get too into it. Oh, I'm gonna get into it, alright. I'm gonna have to end up type of outdoor allergy.
2,000 years later.
Emphysema. Shoot, there's no M. My theories are already outside the window. Okay, well the first thing I want to try to do is get my charm up to 3.
What do you want to do?
Let's... Hold on, is this open?
Oh!
That's also got. What can I do? Can I like do anything in the back real quick that doesn't require any skill points? I don't think so, actually, I think about it, but... Take off my mask. Please disguise. Wait, hold on, what am I doing? Just go inside the goddamn thing.
What do you want to
Should
do?
be easy. I have guts level 3 now. I think I could deal with it. The steam. It's a bit too hot. Am I actually gonna pass out? Oh, shoot.
What's up?
You okay? Okay, great. Woo. Great, I have an extra guts point. Nice, I'll take it.
Hey, hey!
Can you move? He's like, yes. It's like, alright, cool.
Hey!
Oh, nice. What book can I read? Vague. Why did I say vague? Vague. Vigu. Majed. What is one words? Gallant Rogue. Shikawa Goemon. So knowledge? More knowledge! Or kindness? It's about knowledge. Honestly, I need more knowledge. Good or evil? The threat of magic could be felt all over the world!
What are your thoughts?
There's danger afoot in the internet world too, it seems. Indeed. Don't know what the heck
Hey, hey!
What is magic? I think about it. It's on the station. The information needs your time. I'd say so as well. That was indeed an efficient use.
The rumors are pretty terrible.
Don't you think all that blackmail stuff is insane? I didn't think it had anything to do with me, but there's even victims in my class. Ooh, I know all about that. These guys supposedly come asking if you want an easy, high-paying job. But if you say yes, you get dragged into some real shady stuff. Teachers or student council or press will do something about it, though. People are real worried. Are you talking about that posting? I'm just serious about it. I heard you knew about common and sexual harassment. Probably won't be too much help. Rumors. Oh. That Ida guy's here. I'll try and ask him about it. Counting on you. Leave it to me. That level of motivation actually makes me a little nervous. In any case, let us know if you learn anything. It's hard to juggle 3 different freaking voices.
Nijima-kun, what is going on here?
What do you mean?
Apparently the damage done by this so-called mafia has even reached our student body.
She told you that last time.
Well,
I thought this absurdity was nothing but a joke.
Oh, he legitimately didn't care,
Not
actually.
only are there victims, there are even rumors that some are involved with such crimes. I've even received inquiries from their guardians. Why is this happening?
Why are you expecting her to know every single detail?
Unfortunately, I do not have the answer to that.
Yeah, she's not an omniscient goddamn person, goddamn.
This is the greatest disgrace in the history of this academy. If it were to be discovered.
What do you mean? Well, what do you mean? This academy is already ruined enough. This isn't gonna do much either way. Like, you already have a goddamn sexual offender in this goddamn place.
This is a vital issue for the student council. Did I not ask you to resolve it?
Absolutely not, buddy. You literally asked her to do the Phantom Thieves first.
I'm doing the best I can.
And I can trust you? You must do something about this at once.
What do you expect her to do? You have more
You're
power.
the only one who is reliable around here. Don't let me down. From what I've heard, even the other students are starting to be dissatisfied with you. At this rate, you and I will both lose our roles at this school. Do you understand?
Then you do something, goddammit. You're stuck in your
I
chair
do.
all day. Honestly, I kind of just feel bad for Makoto right now.
Kids these days.
Oh, please don't tell me he's gonna hit me with more chalk, goddammit. So I handed a bill over at a convenience store and they told me they don't take foreign currency. What I gave them was a bona fide Japanese banknote. Don't tell me young people these days don't know who Hirobumi Ito is. I shudder to think that these will be the people shuttering Japan's economy. I hope you all know your stuff. Here's a quiz just to make sure. Hey, Coop! Oh, shoot. Between paper bills and coins, which one is issued by the government? Coins? That is right.
This is it. Exactly.
That's right. Paper bills are issued by the bank, and coins are issued by the government. Originally, the government made both coins and paper money. However, with the ability to make as much money as they wanted, the economy fell into chaos. An independent organization named the Bank of Japan has been tasked with printing paper money since. Wow, he actually knew that. Wow.
Nice going!
Nice going. Thanks. I hope my knowledge is up to like 4 by the end of this whole thing. Coins, which don't have as much of an effect in the economy, are still produced by the government. You simply can't trust a moron to look over your finances. The best they can manage is pocket change. Imagine all the money you could ever want at your feet. Hope the next palace is somewhere awesome like that. Why isn't... Okay, what? Are we gonna go to a goddamn bank? Or like a... Well, actually, who knows?
Hey!
I see Leon's gotta talk to Ida. You're gonna back her up, right? Well, yeah, I'm not gonna frickin' just leave her be, though. Sorry. This girl is always sitting up there.
And so I really... Can you tell me about this
You don't need my help. A girl like you could probably get a job anywhere, right?
Huh? Now that you met, so... This is going south fast. Oh!
Huh?
Huh?
My cat Francois got run over by a
Ah,
car and also has an incurable illness. I need money fast. That's not convincing at all.
It'd be funny if this guy
Is
believes.
she talking about me?
I guess so.
If Francois were to die, I think I'd die too. Probably.
Probably.
Come on, don't talk like that.
If you don't like it, you know something.
Rumors? Was it Nishiyama?
Nishiyama?
Oh,
Hey, what was...
that's...
Nope, we have a lead.
She actually got the momentum back. She's not acting anymore now, is she? Come on. Let's leave this guy to Lady On and go look for that Nishiyama fellow.
We listened in enough. Alright, adios.
Do you have a minute?
Oh, what's up,
You're
Mishima?
looking for something, right? I want to help you out, so please ask me anything.
Oh, please. Where's Nishiyama?
Nishiyama? He usually hangs out with Ida. Oh, so you want to ask him about Ida? So that's why Takamaki-san was chasing him. I'm sorry, I don't know where he is right now.
Okay.
He usually stays till late, so I think he's probably still somewhere in the school.
Okay, well thank you for putting down the search area.
I'll keep digging around while you're looking for him.
Thanks.
Well, I guess we can let him handle this. We'll have to ask someone else about Nishiyama's whereabouts. Can you think of anyone who might know?
Hello. Newspaper. Coop-kun, is President Nishiyama keeping an eye on you? Sir, because on edge. Hurry up. Do you have anything you want to ask about? You know who Nishiyama is? Nishiyama? You looking for him? He's a really great, serious student with great grades. I always see him at the library after school. I reached up to the floor above. Why don't you go talk to him? Alright, thank you. The newspaper club is the best. Where's the faculty office? That's not where I need to go.
That's interesting.
Are you on a catchy side of the Phantom Thieves?
I can't do this.
Where's that Makoto? What's wrong? Ah, it's nothing. I was just looking at the bulletin.
By the way,
Anyway, how's the investigation going? I don't believe there's much time at this point. It's going well. I'll have something to look forward to.
Actually,
Anyway, this is a very important matter for school. I hope we can turn with some good news. And don't worry, I'll keep my promise as long as you uphold the end of your bargain. Okay, good to know. It's going fairly well. We have leads. It's better than nothing. We actually have a guy. Hold on. Book. God dang it, come on, I want to return the book! Where is it, though? Oh, here we go. He looks shady enough.
Nishiyama, that's me.
Alright.
That transfer student, right? You need something?
Yeah, I'm here to rob you, buddy. What's this about a job?
Job? Are you talking about that one time? I don't know. I said I didn't want to do it. That's something Ida... Wait, are you doing something to him? He's been acting really strange lately.
I want to help him, honestly.
Oh, what do you mean? Is he really wrapped up in something shady?
Oh, okay, so he doesn't know. Tell me what you know.
One day, the two of us went to Shibuya, and a man approached us over near Central Street.
Ah, I see. Okay.
He asked if we were interested in an easy part-time job.
And Ida took it.
I said I wasn't, but Ida was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions.
What was this job?
I don't know. I was so scared, I ended up going home alone.
Ah.
But according to Ida, it only takes 10 minutes, and is good for people who don't stand out.
Anything else?
Ida started spending a lot of money. That's when his strange behavior began, too.
Drugs?
But that's all I know. That's enough, right?
Yeah.
a man on Central Street, huh? That is suspicious. Maybe he was making him commit crimes?
Yep, well, I have the deeds. Have you found anything out, Shammy? I have tried looking into this high-paying part-time job myself. People seem to be talking about it here as well. Supposedly, a man will talk to you in broad daylight over in Central Street. Your job is to deliver a small envelope he hands you. Well, I will contact you again if I learn anything more.
So that means this part-time job is somehow crime-related.
Absolutely, but what do you mean by an
Takes
envelope?
10 minutes, is good for people who don't stand out, and involves a small envelope.
Does the envelope have drugs?
Does that ring any bells? It's something the Mafia would definitely be up to.
Honestly, yeah, probably drugs.
Like illegal drugs? Maybe they made Ida smuggle drugs for them.
Makes sense. Drugs aren't freaking, like, huge pounds. Well, depends on what drugs you're looking at, but...
That definitely fits with the small envelope. And you can get arrested just for possession.
Yep. Did you get Nishiyama? Well, I looked into Ida on my own anyway. Rumor has it he got involved in some kind of suspicious part-time job. That job apparently totally insane. Something like trafficking drugs, I think? Okay, well, thank you for confirming my suspicions. I hear they asked you to take part in even...
So he is smuggling. This won't be pretty.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go back to Lady An. We'll ask Ida directly.
Yeah, let's hope that this isn't... Sorry, that wasn't on purpose. Alright, well, let's go. Hopefully it's not going south over there. It's gone to like a fight.
What do you think?
Did my information come in handy? It did, thanks. No problem. I
Now that you mention it.
You want to ask you to something, right? You're still in the classroom. Alright, you didn't leave. Good to know. I wasn't asking to confirm my suspicions, but at least now I know. I'm still talking? Alright.
Please tell me about the job.
She's still doing that?
She's...
Alright, take over for
The
her.
cat! You're still talking about her cat! Give it up, Ida. Coop?
Come on, you two? I already told you I don't know.
Dude, you're we have proof. The beans have been spilled, buddy.
Proof? You've got to be lying. You can't trick me.
Do you want me to use my...
Come on, you two? I already told you I don't know.
Nishiyama told me everything.
He did? Bastard! Damn it!
I was telling you.
Shit. Well, if you already know about it, fine. I don't want to talk about it here. Let's go somewhere a little quieter.
Okay. Fair enough.
What's up with you? Especially in front of everyone. Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal?
Okay, hold
What are you
on.
getting at?
You're a drug smuggler. You're a pizza smuggler. You're a drug smuggler.
How did you... I've only told one person about that. Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out.
Why would you think I would? Why?
You're right.
Yeah.
They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs.
Yeah.
All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, this is what came out of it.
What do you mean? Are you being threatened?
So you knew, huh?
Yeah, I figured.
They started threatening me right after they deposited the money into my bank account. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off.
Ah.
You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff? Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
No. Never. Yeah, no.
I see. Well, even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you.
Not that I need it.
If you're really interested in that job, try heading over to Central Street. That's where they told me about it. I told you everything you want to know, right? Can I go? Well then.
Yeah, you can go. That's all I need to know. Well, we have an actual confirmation. Did An's acting help at all? I'm thinking probably not. It went perfectly, I think. More importantly, were you able to find anything, Shammy? It's drugs. So they ask you to deliver drugs. That's serious. Just for Shibuya drugs and get tons of hits too. So they're making people traffic drugs, then threatening them. That must be what I heard people talking about in Shibuya. They seem to be going on about this quite openly during the daytime. What a bold mythology. I would have imagined they would do it at night. I wonder why they chose the day. They go for high schoolers. I see. Yes, more students will be out during the day, while the police will be more cautious at night. Ryuji, you've been in Shibuya right now, right? You're over in Shibuya now, right? Do you see anyone over there like that? Yeah, I'm at Central Street. It's tough to tell, though. I mean, there's just way too many people. The goddamn rain's not helping out either. The sun will be setting soon. What should we do, Sonny? Let's stop for today. Yeah, we can team up and try searching again tomorrow. I bet Ryuji would get picked up by the cops if he's out there alone anyway. Shut up. In any case, we have some new intel. Let us call that progress for today. Whoever asks us to take on a job should know who their boss is too. Alright, I'll get in touch with you guys later tonight and then we can come up with a plan. Sounds like a plan. Well, we have something, right? I thought I had a customer, but it's just you. I never get many customers when it rains. Cash are just gonna run dry at this point. I can give you some money. We have to find them tomorrow for sure. This is the only lead we have right now. Yes, it is highly likely that this part-time solicitor is somehow related to the Mafia. If we tail him, he may lead us straight back to his boss. He talked to Ida and Nishiyama over at Central Street, right? Indeed. It seems that this is where our target waits. But then, who should be the one to go? Morgana, I choose you! That's not a bad idea. Got to have 9 lives, right? Morgana could spare one for this. Wouldn't the Mafia get caught off guard? They had drugs going to deliver drugs for them. In other words, Shammy will be going. I have no objections. Tricking people and using that as blackmail. These bastards are true cowards. It's kind of scary to think people like that are all around us in the city. Well, guys, we gotta brace ourselves. We're up against a serious criminal here. I like how Morgana had no comment to the fact I was like, hey man, calories for you, master. I'll provide you with some calories, master. A delivery maid. Be sure to accept her to gain her trust. What's her...
Master?
Oh man. Okay. Well, what can she do? Anything about it? Brew coffee or do laundry for you. The laundry stuff would actually help. Considering, like, that takes up time. I don't want to, like, take up that time. Yeah, you know what? Why the hell not? What? Seriously? Oh, I'm so happy. Okay then, please wait for me with an empty stomach, master. Oh god.
Master?
Well, did you enjoy the maid's cooking and together with the maid service I provided? The high-end cup noodles really do make a difference, don't they? Do some real cooking. Yeah, they do. I thought you'd agree. Oh god. Okay, wait, hold on one sec. They are pretty complicated though. It's just to drain the hot water once and leave the sauce packet in the lid so it gets warm. Don't request me if you're going to complain. Besides, I thought I warned you already. Why would you request me again? It's like it's slack off in class. Are you sure that's really the reason? Well, I guess I'm noticing complaints I'm making money from it. I'm so tired. We had a faculty meeting just the other day. Why does it have to last so long?
Jeez.
These Phantom Thieves, the students have been really restless lately. Teachers can't agree on what to do about them or the Phantom Thieves. I wish they talked more about our bonus instead. I heard they might even cut the teachers' salaries. I'm so sick of it. I'll request you more often. Really? Really, do you say me? I'm gonna be in more trouble if I don't pick up more shifts. Oh. Hello?
What?
How much? I can't. Yes, but that's true. Sure. Yes, I understand. It's my responsibility after all. Oh. Oh, did you hear that? I'm a little behind on my sister's medical bills. Well, yeah, you have it rough. Apparently it's some crazy incurable disease. There's a lot of fees and extra, yeah, that's a lie. That's why I would really hope you requested me more. Oh, never mind, you're my student, I can't keep relying on you. What am I gonna do? Anyway, it's time for me to go. Hey, feel free to call me to do housework. It doesn't have to be through the maid service. I live close by, so I can stop over whenever you need me. Besides, I'm worried that you can't cook or do laundry because you don't have your parents. Or if your friends suddenly come over, I can always leave out the back way. It's Kawakami's kindness.
Alright.
You can request for coffee or doing laundry. Okay, sure, man, yeah. You now hire Kawakami to help. Okay, yeah. Sounds good. This isn't how it's supposed to go. In any case, I need to talk to my boss about getting me more shifts. I need to get requested more.
Good night.
Good night. Wow. Oh, is this master? Thank you for using our service today. Wasn't my meal so delicious? Could you have tasted the love I put into it? But you can't just eat cup noodles, right? You need balanced nutrients. Maybe next time we could try some of my homemade cooking instead. Seriously though, you're still young, so you really need to eat properly. Thanks. You can thank me once you actually start making improvements. I mean, you're so very welcome. I know it's really silly, but you really do need the help, okay? And considering how much you spend on requesting me, you could probably afford some good food. Well, I hope you request me again sometime. Bye-bye! I like how she like acts like a teacher, but at the same time has to put up the maid persona. So it's like, it's just a switcheroo.
So humid.
That's so stuffy in this bag. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are... Shady drug deals in Shibuya? Is the same organization behind both this and the extortions? Alongside the phishing scams that have been on the rise, this may be their source of funding. Restaurant factory fire. A worker from the restaurant giant Haneruya was arrested for arson. He admits to the charges. He claims to not know why he did it. This industry is raising eyebrows. Oh yeah, something weird happened to the food service before, right? Some employee cooking naked? With all these extortion scams, the world's really messed up.
I don't get it.
I saw Nijimi arguing about with the principal about the mafia or something. What was that all about? I hear her older sister's involved with the investigation. Maybe she's just trying to play detective too. You kidding me? I can't handle a student council president with no focus. So they see her as like, okay. Hey guys.
Okay, we're all here.
There sure are a lot of high schoolers during the day. They must be targeting them somehow.
They'd be in the alleyway.
Finding the specifics may be difficult. With such a crowd, the odds are against us.
We have to do this, yeah.
Right. We're gonna grab him by the tail.
You should head over to Central Street, like we planned yesterday.
Yeah.
Sweet. Let's get going. Let me know if you find any shady people.
Okay. Sure.
Alright, let's go. Just as we planned, we might end up running into the Mafia. Be ready for anything.
I don't have a gun. It's more like good luck at this rate. Oh, hey, Makoto.
Hello.
She probably is following us. But now she doesn't have to hide it.
Hey, aren't you interested in all the hottest brand names? We're having a special sale just over there. How about you go take a peek?
We ordered way too much, so I have a ton left over. My boss will kill me if I go back to him with all these extras. Look, I'll sell them to you for cheap. What do you say?
What should we do? It depends on the price, wouldn't you say?
Hey, what about you? These are unforgettable deals.
I'm not interested.
Well, that's disappointing. Come back if you change your mind.
This seems like a
Come
genuine.
on, the shop's right around here. How about you come take a look?
Is it? I don't think.
Seems like some kind of sale. You probably shouldn't bother.
Yeah, it seems menacing, but that's the most of it. Oh, you're the guy. What's wrong, kid? Don't see guys like me very often. You're in the Mafia. Are you talking about that dangerous stuff all of a sudden? I don't know anything about them. I'm in here long protecting someone else. Don't play dumb with me. You're using someone else? Got your friend around here. Sometimes I see him in the alley across the way, but I don't think he's here today. We're in a station. Go there if you want to see him.
I see.
He's near the train station. Alright, good to know. That means I'll have to go find another homeless man. We've actually seen another homeless man before. Miss President's here. Walk past her at the station. She's keeping an eye on us. Is she keeping an eye on us? Maybe. I guess she's curious about all this. Well, she'll ignore if she's not getting in our way. More importantly, how are things going on your end? Nothing so far. I'm going to try staking out the underground walkway. Then I'll check around the Inogami line. I guess I'll get there from the underground. And I'll gather some more intel in the underground shopping mall as well. Please continue on your end, Shammy.
Everyone's really going about this seriously. They're definitely worthy of being phantom thieves. We can't fall behind either. Let's look for that homeless man.
I indeed agree. On's over there. Could be up. Yeah, there's a homeless man over here. Yeah, this guy. Freaking knew it. What's with that scary look in your eye? You got something to say to me? Just say it. I'm on a part-time job. Part-time job? You're not talking about some ordinary job, huh? Take my advice. Don't do it. They'll squeeze every last penny out of you with threats and extortion. Some of my friends have fallen victim to their schemes. That Mafia is evil, I tell you. How do I meet them? They'll come to you eventually if you walk around this area around now. Just so you know how to avoid, I'll teach you how to tell them apart from raw people. They use some weird phrases. Code words, you know. That's how they communicate with each other. Anyway, watch out if you hear any of that stuff. They'll try to come for you even during the day. They're relentless when it comes to targeting teens. How's it going? Found anything? Maybe a little. Ah, seems you've grasped something already. It's expected of someone like you, Shammy. Why don't we just go over the intel we've gathered so far? I'll start. Supposedly some guy near the access way is talking about some kind of strong drugs. I'm not counting on anything, we'll go check it out. As for me, I've heard about someone soliciting a high-paying job in the station plaza. Apparently, they're mostly targeting girls. I'll see what it's about. On my end, I heard there are people saying strange things in the back alley near the arcade. Something about ice and vegetables, and something about snow tomorrow. I will go observe, just in case. The arcade is on the Central Street, correct?
Alright.
We should do what we can to help them out.
I have no idea which of these leads are real. Try going to the most suspicious-sounding place.
Okay, so based off the text, we got either the Take You, Station Square, the back alley. Wait, if it is code words... Huh, okay. Based off what the old man said and talking about code words, let's go with... use case thing. The back alley of the arcade. For real? Someone said for real. Head to the back alley. So wait, where's... Is that over here?
Man.
This is crazy! No time for detours. Over here? Oh!
Hello?
Hey, Makoto.
Have you made any progress toward finding the boss?
Shabush. Things are going well. It's progressing.
That's good to hear.
Hey, you two got some time? I have a great job for you. It's real easy. Guess you could call it a delivery job.
It seems we didn't have to look very hard in the end.
You're high schoolers, yeah? Don't you want something more than just your allowances?
Wow, so Makoto's also been looking into this.
Huh.
So, you want...
Huh? What's up with you anyways? Why are you asking all these questions, huh?
Okay, Makoto, you're being a little aggressive. We need to go undercover here, not... Yeah, violence is not the answer.
It was all a joke. Why would I get worked up over some dumb kids? Anyways, I can't hang. See ya.
If...
You really gonna say that knowing who he is? No way I believe that. Well, I'm out of here. You guys are annoying me.
Well, damn, okay. God dang, come back here.
I'm pretty sure he's part of the mafia we're looking for.
Well, that's why we tail him. Well, let's go after him. That's my plan.
I think we should get some proof before we do that.
Okay,
I
fine.
tried to trick him into saying something, but he dodged all the traps I was laying down. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
No problemo.
I'm going to go now.
Okay. Well, good to know that you're also part of the
That boss
investigation.
seems tricky. And it looks like he taught his subordinates well, too.
Well, yeah, this isn't like the cartoonishly bad, evil boss man.
No wonder the police are having trouble catching him.
Yeah, because all subordinates are pretty good at hiding themselves
Anyway,
as well.
you have some serious guts. You didn't back down at all against that hooligan.
Hell yeah!
Though we still didn't end up with any new information. Let's stop here for today.
Damn it. You sure? How about it? Want to meet up? Let's do it, yeah. Think it's safe though? We do have tons of people, there's a chance we're getting followed. Just to be safe, we should refrain from doing anything to make ourselves stand out. The sun will be setting soon, so let's disband for today and report on our findings tomorrow. Why don't we meet at karaoke tomorrow? We can talk in private. We cheap after school. Ah, that must be what they call hustle hour. Dude, it's muscle hour. Hustle hour. Wait, is that wrong too? Hello? Happy hour. Muscle hour. It sounds like an hour for like getting freaking pumped. Anyway, see you guys at karaoke tomorrow. Man, they both got it wrong. Muscle hour and hustle hour, dude. Both are wrong though in the end, sadly.
It's an unknown number.
What's up?
Hello, this is Nijima. Makoto Nijima.
Huh.
Thanks for earlier.
Sure, man. How'd you get my number?
I dug it up.
Wow.
I realize I'm apologizing after the fact, but it just didn't feel right keeping it from you, so...
Okay, well, at least you...
That's all. Bye.
Okay. At least you admitted it.
You talking to a woman? I heard her voice.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of, some girl called looking for you around noon. Said she's the class president. Said she's got something that belongs to you. She seemed to know you, so I gave her your number.
Ah, okay.
She must have looked up LeBlanc's address trying to contact you. That Nijima sure is thorough.
I thought she went to like
Then
school
again,
records.
she called you just to apologize.
That's
It's
true.
a bit weird, but maybe she's not so bad after all.
Yeah, at least she's not like evil. It's gonna be worse. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I been? Please don't take off my mask. Hold on one sec. Something in my ear. It's really annoying. Okay, oh yeah. Do I have any... laundry?
Come on.
Yeah, I don't have any laundry. I was trying to do laundry without having any laundry. It's like, huh, yeah, it's a big no-no. By the way, what are my stats? I'm just curious. Not social stats. Actually, well, no, wait, no. Yeah, not, okay. So charm is the only one down. Who can I use charm for? Other than Takumi. Is it a Fumi? I think it's a Fumi, but... Kindness is fine, that's a 3. Scout... okay. Guts. I really need guts. By the way, is there anybody up for anything? Other than Sojiro? Masquerade. Hiding both face and minds. Hello again. Test your guts. Hold on, let's check my stats real quick. Might as well ask. I'm very curious. Oh!
Hey, hey!
Can I try a crossword puzzle? We have other stuff to do, so don't get too into it. Oh, I'm gonna get into it, alright. I'm gonna have to end up type of outdoor allergy. Emphysema. Shoot, there's no M. My theories are already outside the window. What about this one? A sign of a cold. A sneeze? Sneeze. Gets congested. So if it gets congested, what does that mean again? I don't know. Forgot the word for that. Oh, the nose. I was like, it gets congested. I'm like, what gets me congested? It's about the nose. So you sneeze. Freaking ligma. I don't freaking know. Erase. Lebanese. Poop. I don't freaking know. Pool. That's my answer. No. Type of outdoor algae. What could it be? Because I don't know off the top of my head, because I'm an idiot. I'm just gonna look it up. I have a whole page for the goddamn crossword puzzle answers. Oh my god. I think it's... pollinosis. Who the hell would have guessed that? Maybe pollen, but pollinosis. Has anyone freaking ever heard of pollinosis before? It sounds like some word you make up to impress your friends. Oh yes, have you ever heard of pollinosis? Oh yes, of course, pollinosis. Very... pollinosis. I've got it. Well, the answer is pollinosis. Trivia! Pollinosis. This is an allergic reaction that triggers when pollen makes contact with membranes in the nose or eyes. Primarily causes sneezing, runny nose, and itchiness. I have never heard of pollinosis in my damn life. These symptoms come to rise whenever English farmers harvested their pastures, leading the nickname for pollinosis, hay fever. Oh, I know what hay fever is, but I've never... Who the hell says pollinosis?
Nice.
Who says that? Who? Tell me. I need to talk with this person and yell at them. Who the heck says pollinosis? Sojiro, have you ever heard anybody say freaking pollinosis? I bet you haven't.
Hey!
The Blank's bathroom, I need to freaking think. Knowledge. Charm. Okay, so far away from all that. What social stat would require charm? Other than Hifumi. EY is gonna be like a long-term thing. By the way. Grade, but it's easier.
Okay.
Probably make 5, alright. Yeah, let's actually go, let's make some lockpicks.
Yeah!
Yeah, let's get 5 lockpicks. 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. I would make 2, but that's fine.
Well then.
Let's go to bed. 6. 6 is more than enough to take down the whole entire palace. Is this me, or are there a ton of police here today? I've got a job you could do. Want to hear more? Another psychotic breakdown? Oh, you mean how they're increasing security in Shibuya? They're the scum of society. Hurry up and arrest them.
So, we meet again. But my, what murky weather we're having.
That's true.
Speaking of murky, there haven't been any new developments in the Phantom Thief incidents.
Yeah.
If they go so far as using calling cards to get attention, I doubt Madarame's case will be the last. What kind of target will they choose next? What do you think?
A criminal, I would think.
The Phantom Thieves only target criminals, huh? Is that really true?
Well, based off the records, I get, yeah.
Supposing it is, there are plenty of villains in the world. How do they choose who to go after?
Circumstances?
Oh, sorry. I'm getting lost in my own head.
Yeah, man, you might be late to school.
I have to stay on top of any Phantom Thieves' activity due to what I said on the air.
It's true. You were basically calling them out.
If you hear any rumors at school, I hope you can let me know.
Well, if you ever want to ask, sure. I'm not gonna tell you if I'm not gonna tell you I'd like respect, like whatever. All right, after school.
Aw, for real? We didn't get anything?
What do you mean?
God, they suck.
Jesus.
And we're going nowhere with this. Hey, can't we ask Miss President to change it up?
You mean change our target?
What do you mean?
Just gotta show our justice to satisfy her, right?
Well, yeah, but at the same time, like...
There are tons of shitty adults in this world. It's not like it matters who we're going after.
Well, no. Okay, hold on.
She says this is for the students, but I bet it's just so she can go brag about it on college apps.
Well, based off she's not that bad.
But that mafia's stealing money from kids.
Yeah, it's still bad.
We can't just accept that. It doesn't matter who the target came from anymore.
Yeah, the guy's still a prick.
On's right.
Yeah.
You want to give courage to the weak. Isn't this the perfect target to accomplish that goal?
Yeah, we can't just run away from this.
They really have no talent.
Oh, shit!
Never thought it'd be this noisy if you weren't singing. Anyways, I'm sure we'll shut a catchy up if we pull this off, but...
That's exactly why we should do it.
Yeah.
It all comes down to intel in the end. If we don't start finding tips on that front, we'll never get any further than this.
There has to be someone who has what we need.
What about the media?
That's right. What about that journalist?
Oh yeah, there you go. Exactly what I was thinking.
You mean the woman who was staking out Madarame's house?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about her.
I might have some leads.
Didn't she give you her card?
Yeah, it's still in my bag for like a month now. This business card says Ichiko Oya of Mayasa newspaper.
This is for a rather major publication.
Think we can trust her?
There's no other way.
Might as well, right?
Okay, let's contact her.
Got nothing else to do.
Oh, yes. Thank you. He says our time's up. Should we extend it?
Happy hour's over, yeah? Come on, let's just go.
How wasteful.
No, he hasn't finished the drink. Oh god, he's gonna die.
Anyways, guess we just gotta wait for that journalist to email us back.
Now that he called.
Let us know ASAP when she responds. Got it?
Okay. Sure, man.
Hey.
I'm coming home late. Hope you're not singing yours other people's business. Yeah, how do you know this already, Sojo? Goddamn. It's more like we're the ones being dragged into things. Yeah, we're not doing this on purpose, man. I do all kinds of chores. You know? Oh, I should have my phone. Very interesting. By the way, yeah, Ketchy's just doing that. Kawakami is not actually up. That whole thing. I really want to just get access to the goddamn Fortune Confidant. It'd be really nice. It'd make my job so much freaking easier. Please, for the love of God. Or the temple, that would work too. That'd be nice. I'm a shapeshifter. I host masquerade. Limbo chasing lines. You to draw. Wait, hold on. Does the movie have anything new? Is it still the Dark Knight kindness? Man, when are they gonna change the goddamn movie? Charm needs to improve. I need to get up to 3 at least. But at the same time, yeah, actually, yeah, because Charm is really lacking. So let's try and go for Charm again. Hold on, let's go for Kindness real quick by doing that plant. Okay, hold on, that sounds wrong. Watch.
Nice.
Okay, never mind, we're good there. I really need the Charm. Out of all of it, it's the most I need. In real life as well. Hey, kill me. Alright. Back in here again. I guess we're just gonna spend all our freaking days in the bathhouse. Raising our goddamn charm.
What do you want to do?
It's only 500 yen. Might as well. Nothing else to lose. It'd be funny if I'm missing out on something. I'm just an idiot. A bit too hot. Again. Okay.
What's up?
So ready. Okay. I gotta help, please. Damn it. Guts points. Those will add up eventually.
Hey.
Can you move? Yes. Honestly, I really need knowledge. That's another thing I need.
Makoto?
There's a call from your school today. They're asking if you made any lifestyle changes recently. Huh? You get no suitable enough answers. Issue at school? No, it's nothing. I'm sorry to worry you. Nope.
Hey.
You've been coming home late these days. I doubt you'd do such a thing, but try to avoid wandering around Shibuya late at night. Heard stories of girls your age throwing their lives away out there. Getting wrapped up in shady deals, blackmail into sex work. I've been heard rumors about that as well. We could mention it at school. There aren't mere rumors. I know of such a few cases. Well, should be nothing for you to worry about. Just concentrate on your studies for now. Huh. They're unforgivable. Huh. Finally, a normal day. Yo, you get in touch with the reporter get in touch with you yet? We only just emailed her the other day. Why are you so hasty? I don't know, I've been looking for info, but I can't find a damn thing. We only got 2 weeks left, man. Duh. We're in a hurry. To be precise, it's 10 days. We ain't even have much time, even if we start right after she responds. Oh, we have like... Oh, looks like this battle will have to be a quick one then. We also must consider what we do in case she fails to respond entirely. I don't jinx this. I am merely discussing all the possible outcomes. Ain't you nervous about this? Nervousness will not help us solve anything at this point. Without the solution to our problem, I would be much quicker to turn to a panic. Wow, he sounds like some kind of philosopher. I think he's just an idiot. Calling each other out in text.
Nijima-senpai, aren't you going to help me? You said you would keep it a secret, but rumors have started getting out. Wait, you didn't leak that information, did you?
Calm down. They're still targeting you?
Even that delinquent found out. He might try and... Why is this happening to me?
I found some clues.
You're really gonna help? Everyone thinks you're just doing it for a letter of recommendation.
That is not true. My goal here is to protect the students of this school.
Please. Please hurry.
Damn.
Well then.
Oh, text. Sorry to bother you while you're expecting information from the journalist. However, do you remember that thread about the group of burglars in Shibuya? Seems the one who posted about his brother is a student at my school. And so after some prodding, I was able to pry a few more details out of him. Alright, I was actually wondering about that. Didn't sound like they had anything to do with the mafia we've been chasing. Indeed, now I was able to ascertain his brother's name. It's Kazuya Makigami. Dude, it's freaking crazy that someone involved in this shit goes to your school. Nice going, Yusuke. You even found the name of the guy we're looking for. That was super awesome. All we gotta do now is punch him in mementos. The burglar isn't gonna be as scary as the mafia. He's just a plain dude, right? We'll show him what it means to be being a fan thief's really about. It seems we're unanimous then. We can further discuss the details of the hideout. That's what the mafia deal with, so make sure. This is burglary ring.
Hey!
Can you tell the others about the target and mementos? What are your plans? And track is back. Yusuke. Yusuke seems preoccupied. Hold on, what's going on with Yusuke? What are your plans? What are your plans? Should we be watching people? Can I establish a confidant link with them? Everyone here is under the catch you. I think I want those nice sparkles. Hey, I get those sparkles whenever I'm like doing stuff. Yeah, I'll give it a try. How'd I look?
Hey!
Dang it, I'll get a point from that. Hey man.
Yo.
Heading home?
By the way,
remember that Yamauchi guy I was talking about before? The mini Kamoshida? Yeah, it's him. He's gonna be the new track team advisor. Gonna get a rat's ass about the sport though, even the students. So you see, I heard this rumor. Apparently he got in trouble at school before with his drinking, and that hasn't kept him from going out. I'm thinking maybe he'll let some shit slip when he's drunk. I'll totally try and tail him sometime. I'll go look at him when he goes to drink. Wanna train with me? Check bond.
Yeah!
Harrison recovery. Decline for now.
Come on.
I honestly just want to try and do, Yusuke's thing. What is Yusuke doing at the moment? If anything. What are your plans? Yeah, go right away. I'll be heading over. I see. I'll be in the underground passage. Don't mind me. Don't miss me. Don't mind me. Oh yeah, you're right there. Hey man.
Hello?
Ah, Shammy, this station is always full of people. It serves as the perfect spot for watching people. By the way, do you have any business here? I came to see you. Ah, you must have a wealth of free time if that is your decision.
May I get a word in?
I would like to speak with you. We can be my bond with Yusuke. Shammy, do you have time? Yeah, let's talk.
Yes.
Do you remember how I mentioned I need to understand my heart? Well, I'm having a hard time grasping it. How will I be able to reach the truth of pure beauty? Shammy, what should I paint to capture the contents of the heart? Mementos. That sounds like a good one. Ah, I see. Mementos. The desire that emanates from that place is the root of humanity. Incredible. You honestly have a unique perspective on things.
Okay.
With that decision in mind, let us make haste. Okay, damn. He's like, alright, let's go in! And it's like, alright.
Oh.
This distorted realm, teeming with shadows. The physical embodiment of the desires of the human heart. The same thing which brought forth the beauty of the Sayuri can also create morbid fabrications. But I actually find an aspect to be quite fascinating. The heart is akin to an abyss. Now regarding the source of my slump, I actually have an idea. In that other dimension I saw the perversion of Madarame's heart. At that moment, the art realm I had so much faith in was distorted by greed and unchecked desires. That is when the true ugliness of the world became clear to me. And from that point forward, my brush has been stayed by crippling hesitation. Does pure beauty truly exist? And if so, can hands tainted by Madarame's depravity capture it? Considering such intense questions only serve to distance me from reality. Doubt filled my mind. I struggled to find a reason to move my brush again. And honestly, I still have yet to discover a suitable answer.
What is the matter?
What's the matter? Have you been overcome by an urge to paint? He's like, give me a brush. I'll try something. Please don't rush me. I only need a little more time. The luring uncertainty present in this place seems to be sharpening my senses. I feel the revelation approaching. Yes! Inspiration has struck! This must be it! Such brilliant composition! Ah, my heart races. Oh, Shadow! How inelegant! You wish to carry out your distorted will, foolish Shadow?
Let's go!
I shall cut you down for interrupting my work. Yeah, Yusuke's doing some work, dude. It's only me. It's only a duo team with me and Yusuke, but that's fine.
I am thou.
Ah.
Let's go.
Let's go indeed. It's Shimbufu. Alright. Think again. Don't you know? I'd stop in.
Something else.
For but no. Not the art.
This isn't it.
Hold on. They're fire. Do I have any Moragi? Absolutely not. Where is it? Wait. Let's use Anzu. Nice. Now frickin' take him down. Come at me, dude. Done and done. Blank card. And, I leveled up. I leveled up. Nice.
It seems I've become too passionate. I'm glad you were here. You have my thanks.
No problem.
You're like Theo.
You caught me.
I worry that you may not get what I mean. It was a figure of speech.
Kidding.
I was referring to Van Gogh's brother, Theo.
Ah.
Van Gogh did not achieve fame in his lifetime, but found an admirer and supporter in his brother.
Aw. A supporter.
Well, there aren't many who are willing to deal with my eccentricity.
True.
By the way, what's in your hand? A card?
Yeah, the Shadow dropped this earlier. Yeah.
Whenever I see blank paper, I have the urge to draw something on it.
Well, there's nothing on it, so go ahead.
May I?
Go ahead, man. No, I have plenty, apparently.
Impossible. Good. What?
What are you doing? What's happening?
A satisfactory result.
Did you doodle on it?
What do you think? Not bad, wouldn't you say? Soon enough, my slump will be a thing of...
Oh, it's glowing. Rakarm. Wait, what the frick? You've made it into a skill card.
My picture turned into a real skill card?
He made it into a skill card. That's an amazing power.
Indeed. Would you mind helping me further? If I can overcome this slump, I should be able to aid our group like earlier. Perhaps even more so.
Yeah, you know what? Sure, man.
I know. Why don't we act as the thieves we are and strike a deal?
Let's do it. Yeah, it's a deal.
Great. I promise your returns will be well worth your cooperation.
Alright, I guess Yusuke's trust in me. I heard you have an artist in your group. Who is it? How did you make your calling cards look pretty good? You must have an artist on your team.
Multiple cards were discovered among your belongings, replicas of the same design. I don't have a clue how these cards were used, but someone proficient in the arts was close to you.
Uh-huh.
What were you having this person do?
I wonder.
I am thou. Thou art I.
Nice, we have Yusuke's confidant at once. Finally.
It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Emperor persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Allows Yusuke to duplicate skill cards.
Alright.
Nice. You know, let's make copies of skill cards. Copy a skill card of a blank card and the other one's copy. The next day, to create a new skill card. Both the new and original card. Run as many as you can.
We've done enough for today. I've completed a rough sketch. I'll finish this back at the dorm.
Sounds good.
I'll contact you once it's done.
No problem, man. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm in your debt.
Thank you for all your assistance today. You helped me discover some truly wonderful inspiration. I must say, I never would have expected my art skills to prove useful to the Phantom Thieves. I have to hold up my end of the deal, so I'll perform to the best of my ability. You need only ask. Thanks. I should be the one thanking you. Without your help, I could not have finished today's piece. Now, we should be heading back. I have to apply the finishing touches as soon as possible. For the first time in a long while, my brush will dance again.
See you.
Farewell. Farewell indeed. Oh, is it Yusuke again? This journalist responded to me.
The Crossroads Bar. This is from that journalist, right? She wants to meet you there now? Looks like this Crossroads place is in Shinjuku.
Well.
A meetup in Shinjuku.
Will you be my escort?
Where did you learn about those kinds of things? Anyway, Shinjuku is a nightlife district full of temptation. Brace yourself. You should send everyone a message and let them know what you're up to.
What? Are you guys what? So to make sure that if I don't come back, they'll know what happened to me? Shinjuku night, eh? Sounds rather dangerous. Where should we meet up? Stand by on. It'll be easier to move around with less of us. My apologies. I don't have the money to take the train there. Then you're on standby too. Me and Shammy will go, okay? Got it. If Shammy's going, I guess there's no need to worry. We'll leave it to you then. Well, I guess that's that. Let's meet up at Shibuya. Be careful, you two. I shall be sure to save money for situations like this from now on. How poor is Yusuke?
Are you gonna go in your school uniform?
I probably change.
It would be bad for you to stand out. You should change before you go.
Yeah, let me look more cooler by going into casual wear. Or some form of that anyway.
You're in your uniform?
Yeah, why are you in uniform?
Huh? No choice. I didn't have the time to go home.
What were you doing?
People aren't gonna notice anyways with this t-shirt over it.
I guess. Looking good.
That's not the issue. Are you both idiots? I'm just saying now. I won't be to blame when you get caught by the cops.
Don't worry about it. That place ain't so different from Shibuya. Come on, I'll guide you. If we're going to Shinjuku, we should probably hop on the JL. Just get out of this building, and then the ticket gate should be on the right. It's go time.
Alright, sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Is this really going to be okay?
Can't do much now. I mean, there's no clothes store on the way. Or maybe, I don't know. Is there a clothes store on the way? I have no clue. Can I eat some bread? Can I buy some food? I'm starving. Let's get this over so we can eat somewhere. I was gonna eat lunch after this. I see.
Let's do it.
Let me save real quick before that happens. Alright, sounds good. Okay. Well, I'll do this in like a second. Hold on, I have to do something. Woo!